Okay, party people in the house, you're about to witness something you've never witnessed before.
There we go. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing this evening? Welcome, everyone, to the chat. It's good to see everybody. And hey, Monica and B Blanco, how you guys doing tonight? Yes, I'm aware that you guys would not know anything about this guy. I didn't know anything about him either until I was just going down the YouTube rabbit hole. So, oh, goodness. Hey, Lady T. Oh, how's everybody doing? So, I'm just trying to give y'all some extra content. I haven't, I got to do another Legio live and I got to do another, do some more Darrell, but I've been sort of just detoxing on Darrell for a minute. I'm tired of his voice. So I'm giving you somebody new who is just as narcissistic as Darrell. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this interrogation. I think it's going to be a new series we're going to start doing is different interrogations to get my commentary on it. But anyway, this individual, I don't have a picture of him up. But anyway, hold on. Let me just play the video first, and then I'll give you my other. All right, let me see here.
Forest Service crews are monitoring the 46 acres off Weller Avenue. The Office of Agriculture.
Wait a minute.
A brush fire in Escambia County now.
No brush fire. Okay, here we go. All right, so this young lady here, this is Carla Williams. This was the person who was fatally shot by her domestic partner, boyfriend. He came and he shot her 16 times. So on May 24th, 2022, about 4:30 a.m., Carla Williams was gunned down in cold blood at a Pensacola fitness gym. Carla was an associate math professor and a former basketball player at Pensacola State, and she's also a basketball coach. Her and Kennon Kennon Farrow had a domestically violent relationship, and there was a domestic violence court date they had that was pending, that was scheduled for June 1st of 2022. He went and he gunned her down on May 24th of 2022. And I think that he probably killed her because he did not want her to go to court. So, he was convicted of first-degree premeditated murder on January 25th of 2023. So for those of you who don't know, that premeditated murder in Florida is when a victim has died. The death was caused by a criminal act, and there was a premeditated killing of the victim. So we're going to hear this douche nozzle give the most absurd reasons why he took this beautiful young lady's life. And I was trying to get you that news report. Get out of the way. Okay, here's this Dusty right here. Here go Kennon right here. This Kennon Nicholas Farrow. That's him. And the woman that he killed was too good for him because he's not going to say anything's wrong with being a truck driver, but he's a truck driver and he barely graduated high school. Another one of those situations there. Okay. Well, let's get into the interrogation. What is all of this mess here on my screen? Okay, here we go. I thought I had it queued up. I'm crazy. Y'all, I'm sorry. I've had I've been having a bad day. Well, week. It'll work. I've been having a bad couple of days because I think that I fractured my foot and I've been in pain, being clumsy. You know how it is when you're clumsy. Okay, stop screen. And let's present. Yeah, here we go. So here's a news report real quick, just to get you a little bit of acclimated.
In Northwest Florida, a man accused of shooting and killing his ex-girlfriend inside a Pensacola gym has been arrested. Last night, Kennon Farrow was captured after a traffic stop near the intersection of 9 Mile and Beulah Roads in Escambia County. Police say Farrow walked into the Pensacola Fitness off of 9th Avenue around 4:30 yesterday morning and fatally shot Carla Williams. Officers believe the shooting was a targeted attack related to a domestic dispute. His attorney tells us they had just broken up. Court records show Farrow was arrested in February for domestic violence by strangulation. His attorney tells us Williams was the victim in the case.
I never thought that something like this was possible. I mean, he professed his deep love for her. I think perhaps he couldn't accept that in her mind the relationship was over. He really cared for her. They had talked about marriage. They were actually engaged, I believe, and until the incident that I represent him on occurred, and then she considered the relationship over.
Farrow is scheduled in court at 1:30 this afternoon. He likely will not be given a bond on his first-degree murder charge. His bond was revoked this morning on his prior domestic violence charges.
Are you noticing a pattern here with these men and domestic violence, these narcissistic abusers? Are we noticing a pattern? They all have histories of domestic violence. And if you want to see something else comical about this, he's had a criminal record going back, I don't know. I can barely read the screen. But this is his criminal record is too small. But you see, it goes all the way back to like the 90s. Okay, here we go. Let me stop screen here. Okay, so let's get to this interrogation. That's what y'all want to see, this doofus. There we go. Oh, thank you, Monica. Thank you. My glasses are dirty. Anyway, let's get into this gig.
Hello, Kennon. I'm Detective Kramer. This is Detective Turney. We work for the Pensacola Police Department. You about Kennon? Yes, sir. Well, I have been talking with your mom all day. She is very happy that you were okay. And she is looking forward to hearing from you.
Hey, Tracy.
But, Kennon, I really want to talk to you about this. I want to hear your side of the story. I want to hear what's going on. But obviously, you're detained, so I'm required by law to read you your Miranda rights.
This Tracy is Kennon Farrow. He shot his ex-girlfriend 16 times at a Florida fitness gym back in May of 2022. They have a history of domestic violence, and he's very abusive and controlling and all that wonderful stuff that these monsters always do. And he was convicted of premeditated murder. He's serving life in prison, and he was just sentenced on January 25th of 2023. But he's another narc, sort of like what's his name, Darrell. He's just as retarded.
It's all right.
So it's giving y'all somebody new.
Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and you have a right to have them with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer,
y'all can hear everything okay, right? The levels are okay?
will be appointed for you free of charge before any questions if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. All right, Kennon, the reason we brought you here is because clearly we want to hear your side of the story. I do know that I've read your letters. And I understand what your letters say.
Louder.
So I want you to tell me what brought you to where we are today, and what caused you to do what you had to do.
Unfortunately, I can't make it loud. That's just that's just what it is. I got it on the loudest setting. So I'll just have to make sure that I don't talk over it and I mute.
I know your mom told me you're a wonderful guy. Everyone I've talked to today has told me you're a great guy. And this something must have really triggered you. Too good a guy.
Now, I don't know if y'all heard that, but the police officer started with and said that, oh, you know what I'm going to do? Let me cut on my, there we go. That should help since it's hard to hear. Well, he just said that the police just asked him, you're a good guy. People said you're a good guy. And he just responded and said, I am.
I gave my heart away, and it just.
To Carla?
I don't bother anybody, man. I don't go around harming people. I don't.
Tell me what she did.
Come on. Tell it lie. Come on.
I really don't. I don't know. I feel bad about. Damn.
All right, so.
I just love to. I think it's not what she did, it's what I did.
Yeah. I agree.
ended up loving her more than I loved me.
Y'all hear that? I ended up loving her more than I loved me, even though you killed her. And you didn't just shoot her once, you shot her 16 times. 16 times.
I think your mom made that same comment. You were crazy about her.
We were good. Yeah. I don't know. And then my daddy died, my auntie died. It's all 2022 has just not been my year.
Oh.
I think ever since my dad died, I don't know.
I want y'all to keep this in your mind, him talking about his father. I want y'all to just hold that thought. Put it to the side, but hold it.
They were trying. I know my mom is hurt.
She's happy that you're alive.
Oh yes, and we have another mother who is a a enabler. We have another enabling mom.
And she can talk to you every day. That's what she's happy.
Not in person.
Well, not every day in person, but she didn't talk to you every day in person before this. She talked to you.
I was living with her.
Yeah,
we were living together.
But that was temporary. But before
Living with his mama. Living with his mama.
that, when you were living with Carla, you didn't see her every day.
No, I didn't see her every day.
She did tell me she was pissed off this morning you called her so early, but then she wished she had talked to you. But she said, I don't talk on the phone this early in the morning. So, Kennon, there's several things that I want to talk to you about, okay? Because there's some other people that got drawn into this, and I need to discuss that issue with you, okay?
Go ahead.
And it is did you call your mama this morning? Was it before or after?
I really couldn't tell you. I don't. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, get your lie right.
I don't think I called my mama this morning. I woke up at 4:30.
Well, she said you
Woke
called
up
her.
at 5.
She said
It may have been 4 o'clock, 4:30.
and she didn't think nothing of it at the time. But do you know?
So you called her. So you got up at 4:30, but you called her at 4.
If you called her before or after you went to the church?
No,
I'm good. I love it.
It had to have been before.
Okay. So how long had you had that Rogue?
What road?
Or that Nissan, what is it, Juke or Kicks or whatever that Nissan you were driving? Blue car.
I rented it out yesterday.
Oh, so he rented the car yesterday. I wonder why did he rent a car yesterday?
Because your neighbors saw it this morning early, and they were freaked out about it. You know what I mean? They were like, "We've never seen that car before."
Why would they be freaked out?
I don't know, because it's a strange car in the neighborhood.
And you a thug?
And then I think they saw you leave 4:30, something like that, when you left this morning.
Yeah.
So was going to the gym early like that something?
I always go to the gym at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, I've always been doing it. Me and Carla, we used to go together. 4:30
and y'all had together.
When we were living together, we used to wake up same time going to the gym about 4 o'clock. Because I had to be to work at 5.
Gotcha. And you were driving a truck.
Yeah, I'm CDL driver.
What caused you to lose that job?
I never lost it.
You never lost it. So you just well, we talked to Wesley earlier. He thought that you had lost your job or whatever. Said that you were talking to your boss yesterday on the phone.
Mm-hmm. He said my job is good. I was waiting to court, and yeah, I never lost my job.
You just weren't going to work every day, or?
Come on.
My mindset.
Come on.
I was going through what I was going through. And the last time I worked, we back trucks up, and I hit a mailbox. And I normally don't do that. I said that could have been a kid or something.
Oh.
I mean, I just think it's dangerous. With my mind wasn't in the right spot to do what I do. And we drive, we tow trusses that are hanging off. The truck, the side of the truck and the trusses are hanging off.
Roofing trusses, right?
Yes, roofing and floor trusses.
Well, God bless you for having that caution. How long had you not been going? That was the question I meant to ask.
About a week.
So just a week. What had hit you really hard recently this week? Just everything coming on you, your auntie, your pops?
Oh, no. Well, my pops, that's been on me, but my auntie, but no, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. It's just.
So look, he said, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Why he proceeds to watch. He's going to use it as an excuse. Hey, Vicky.
Do you know the outcome of what happened today? Has anybody told you?
Mm-mm.
She didn't make it. She's not alive anymore. What pushed you over the edge to go in there with a gun like that, man? That's kind of what we're building to. What got you to the point where you had to go in there with a gun? I'm trying to read.
Now, y'all think about this. He took a gun to the gym. The gym. He took a gun to the gym.
Between the lines of what you wrote, but I'm trying to understand that's what I'm reading between the lines. Because you don't really say it when you wrote to your mom, but you inferred.
It's hard. Okay, you said what now?
What was leading you up to being on the edge like this?
I have no kids, and I wanted kids. I wanted to get married, and she actually said the same thing. She told me that. We wanted to get married. We went down to we even went to a fertility doctor, seeing if we can have kids and all that. she played like her credit card wouldn't work. Credit card. I mean, I said, okay, I got it.
Let me rewind that.
Kids and all that. She played like her credit card wouldn't work.
So they went to the fertility doctor, and they were going to pay, and I guess she was going to pay because I'm sure she made the most money. And he said she made like her credit card wouldn't work.
Credit card. I mean, I said, okay, I got it. Because we were going to go in half. I said, no, I got it. It was $300. She was there for me when my dad died.
Okay.
But her family, my dad, okay, I got to backtrack.
Y'all listen now.
Thanksgiving, we went to her people's house in Chipley. She lives in Chipley, well, Campbellton. Yep, gotcha. My dad had a good time. All of us had a good time.
Oh, so your father and everybody traveled to Chipley?
Yes, all of us went to Chipley. Me, my mom, my dad, her mom, her dad, her sister, and even her brother. We had a good time, man. We had a breakup Thanksgiving. It wasn't even a physical breakup. I've never been one to put my hands on.
Except for that domestic violence charge where you tried to strangle her.
It wasn't a physical breakup. But after that, we end up, all right, long story short, we ended up getting back together. My dad died. My dad got real sick Christmas. We were supposed to go to Atlanta for Christmas. We got into a heated argument in her truck. It just bothers me. It bothers me you saying she didn't make it. God damn. I don't know what the fuck
I don't know what you were doing either.
Okay, but
come on.
I think if I'd have known that, I'd have killed myself.
Oh, yes.
She didn't make it.
Well, I mean, the only logical outcome because you went in there and you didn't have any bullets left in the gun when you were done, right?
I don't know. I have no earthly idea what I was doing. I was drinking. I didn't even sleep last night. I was just drinking. I was miserable. I was heated. I was literally drinking all night.
You remember going to the gym, right?
Yes.
And we could see that you confront her and you start talking to her, and she's just like not having it. She's walking away from you. Do you remember what y'all were talking about?
She said, trying to think. I remember she had on pink.
Okay.
Said,
okay. John Pink.
What did she say? She said, Kennon,
come on, this ain't hard now. This just happened.
It wasn't nothing not pleasant. I'm trying to think what she said. She said, Kennon, yeah, she was in the left side of the gym. She was coming this way. I can't remember what she said.
I know you can't.
I just couldn't. Whatever she said, I just.
Hey, Reef.
What made you pull your gun out? Just the thought of you guys not being able to be together anymore, or? Take your time. We won't understand it.
Yeah, take your time. Get your lie right. Get it straight now.
I'm not one of these cocksuckers that sit around and just abuse women and happy about doing what I did and all that.
Do y'all find it interesting that they always say that I am not one of those men that just beat and abuse women? Didn't Darrell say that I don't just wake up and beat on the girl like that? But you have all of these domestic violence charges, all these criminal charges, long criminal history going back decades.
Listen, bro. Seriously, we have talked to so many people that were in your life today. All right, like Detective Kramer was saying, there's not one person that said that you were a bad guy. This has them floored, man. They can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't disbelieve anything that you're saying. I'm just trying to comprehend. You know, you guys met at the gym you obviously went there.
That's where we met at.
Because you knew she'd be there, right? And okay, so your relationship started there as well. So,
I didn't. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, wow. So that means their relationship went full circle. And they met at the gym. Their relationship started at the gym and it ended at the gym.
So you went in there to talk to her, or to confront her, or to do something, right? And I mean, my gut tells me that you initially didn't want to go in there and just start firing rounds at her. You know what I mean? But something pushed you over.
She has a neighbor. The neighbor that was in the car with us going to Atlanta. We came back. You remember I told you the neighbor that was in the car? She told me that she had seen another car over Carla's house.
There you go. There you go. It was another car at Carla's house. It was probably a guy, and she was probably getting dick. There you go. There go your motive. There you go.
And my mind was playing tricks on me.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking that Carla had somebody else. She had moved on.
There you go.
Yeah, but I don't think she did.
Did you mention that to her this morning?
Yep.
I don't know. No,
Lies.
I didn't even get a chance to. I didn't even get a chance to. My mind just played tricks on me.
Mm-hmm.
You wrote the notes before or after you came from the gym?
It was after. I do know that. I left it on, and I left like $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 on there too. And I left that really for my mom.
Yes. And we'll give it to her.
Please do.
Yes. But what got you to that point this morning, bro?
My mind playing tricks on me.
So you thought
thinking that she had, yes.
You thought she had somebody else? Did you ask her about it?
I can't talk to her. I couldn't talk to her
because she kept walking away.
She had a restraining order.
Right.
Yes.
Hello.
But we had one on each other.
But this morning you still went to the gym, knowing she was there. Right.
Yes.
And you confronted her.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say confronted her. I was trying to talk to her. Man, she was just dismissive.
Was that what put you over the edge?
But remember, y'all, they said that their conversation that morning was pleasant. There was nothing bad about it. So if she was dismissing him, then that wasn't pleasant. Hey, Beans.
Just that she was not respecting you, or
possibly. A little bit of everything, man. I have just a little bit of everything.
Because it seems like
I don't know what y'all want me to do.
Tell the truth.
I mean, God knows I don't want the woman to die.
She's dead.
Didn't.
Oh.
I wanted us, as of right now, I wanted us to be in fucking Las Vegas right now, gambling in a hotel together, having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But it just didn't work out that way.
Can you explain to me what the letter meant? You were saying, that her family.
Now, I will say this. I felt like when my dad died, her family disrespected him.
Yes, that's what you were saying in the letter.
He disrespected.
Listen to this. Listen.
They disrespected my dad. They didn't even send my mother a letter, a card. They didn't come to the funeral. They didn't do anything. At least I will say Carla came to the funeral and she was supportive of me. I will say that about her.
Had y'all been on your temporary split when he passed away?
You know what?
We all still together.
We broke.
No.
Okay. We were going up there Christmas. My dad died 2 days after Christmas. We were going up there. It was Christmas Eve. We turned around. We broke up Christmas Eve. My dad, he died quick. Like, he was good. He was playing checkers and cards and stuff with the family the night before, from what I heard, because I wasn't up there. 2 days later, my mom told me that he jumped up out the bed and said, I can't, some heart,
Can't something.
feel right. He laid back down, he jumped back up. And then my brother-in-law had to carry him up the stairs. And long story short,
Too
he
late.
ended up going to the hospital. And he just got worse. And they were just telling mom that that's a very sick man. He's a very sick man in Atlanta. So the doctors here weren't, I guess, they weren't doing real thorough stuff on him or whatever. But yeah, he ended up passing in Atlanta.
Okay.
But she came to the funeral. We were still good all the way then. She was sitting. We were talking about getting back together. She said, "Listen, she still wanted to have my kids." So we made the appointment to the fertility doctor and everything. Went there, and I already told you about that. We were still, but we weren't having sex. I'm not gonna lie about that. We weren't having sex. We were doing everything. We were kissing and just regular stuff. But that was it.
So, the way I read the notes, you were angry about the way the family treated your father.
Oh yeah.
You were
That's not a secret.
You were angry about the restraining order.
Yeah.
You were angry about.
I wasn't angry
about what was
say nothing about it.
coming. What you and your attorney had discussed as far as the scoring of the points and all.
Yes.
And so what I'm trying.
I didn't put it.
It was in there.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I wouldn't know that unless you put it on a piece of paper.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm trying to gather is all of these factors what drove you to go there and just say I've had enough. She's trying to ruin me.
Basically. So it's her fault. It's her fault that you beat her. And she's got a restraining order against you. And it's her fault that y'all have a court date on June the 1st. And it's her fault. I'm sorry. It's her fault that her parents did not come to your father's funeral or send your father a card. Because I don't know about you, but if say I was getting my ass whooped, I don't think that my family would want to go and have any niceties or give a rat's ass about my husband's mother or father, because your black ass is beating my ass. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I just feel like we've been through so much together, and you trying to kill
another man.
Yeah, that, and you don't give a damn about me, basically. And you don't care about her. You know, my mom lost her sister, her husband, and me, basically. I mean, you have no respect for. You gotta understand where I'm coming from, man. If you put yourself in my situation,
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you to put me in your situation so I understand it.
She was over my mom and dad's house. Me and her were living together. We stayed 5 minutes apart. She would come over to my parents' house every Sunday, watching football, basketball, and eating dinner.
Okay.
My dad died. Okay, that was cool.
That was cool.
I mean, it wasn't cool, but she was.
Okay.
Like I said, she was supportive of my dad. But I'm like, you know what my mom's going through. For the attorney to tell me he told me that he asked her, you know, he's facing prison time. Do you want him to go to prison? She said, I have to think about it.
Carla said that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can see that being very hurtful, especially with somebody.
So she deserved to die for saying that after you whooped her ass and y'all talking to the attorney about these charges, saying that he's facing prison time. And believe me, this is not his first rodeo in the jailhouse, in the booty house. That ain't his first rodeo. She deserved to die. She deserved to die. And it was hurtful. It hurt his feelings. It hurt his feelings.
Like you're trying to have kids with just a few months ago. I can see that.
And you're not even. Let me tell you something, man.
Go ahead.
With you. That is hurtful.
Oh, hold on, y'all. And when every time he says, let me be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna let you know right now, it's a secret. A lie is coming. Just letting you know.
But what I did today, I made the biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah, now that's true. That's true. You did.
Explain to me why it was a mistake. Let's backtrack and go. If you could change today, what's the first thing you would do? What's the first thing you would change?
Wouldn't even go on to the gym.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even go on up there.
Let's say you went to the gym. What would you change from the gym? Would you still shot her?
That's what I regret. Damn. I can't even, do you hear what you're saying to me?
No.
Come on, gaslight the police.
No.
That doesn't even sound normal to me. That's what I regret.
Now listen to them gaslight the police.
Damn. I can't even, do you hear what you're saying to me?
No, I'm trying.
You said what you were shot.
No.
That doesn't even sound normal to me.
It isn't normal. It isn't. But it happened.
That's what I'm saying. It's not normal. But it happened.
But you put 15 rounds in her, walked away, and then came back and put the 16th round in her. So we're trying.
I put how many rounds in her?
16. 16 rounds.
Come on.
But it happened.
But you put 15 rounds in her, walked away, and then came back and put the 16th round in her.
So he shot her 15 times, reloaded, and put the 16th in her. Or no, I think it was 15. I guess he probably was like, oh, I got one bullet left, and then put the 16th in her.
So we're trying.
I put how many rounds in?
16. 16 rounds. So literally, you unloaded the firearm, and I guess as you were walking away, you realized there was one more in there. You walked back over to her, put another round in her. That's what the video showed. There were 16 casings found on the ground. You don't remember reload a magazine or anything?
No.
Because you didn't.
No, I
shot that gun until it was empty. No, but I mean, once you
Did
got.
I really unload all of them in her?
I mean, I assume was the firearm they got off you in the
Can
car?
I see?
Was that the
It's
same
gonna
one?
be hard.
So here's the deal.
Can I see the video?
Not right now, but I will tell you this. A lot of times when officers get in shootings, they're asked how many times did you pull the trigger, and they say 1 or 2, and it turns out they shot 10, 12, 13 times. Because after you pull the trigger the first time, you don't remember pulling it the rest of the times. That's possible. So,
Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did not know what I pulled. I still don't even believe it. It's hard for me to. I'm not saying you lying. I just can't believe it.
Scout's honor. I wouldn't lie to you.
I put every round in her.
Every round. Yes. You did. So my question about that is the firearm that they got off you when they stopped you at the Circle K? Is it the same gun?
It had to be. Yeah.
Is it a Glock or is it a
Glock? Glock 19.
Glock 19. Are you familiar with the magazine? Do you know what size magazine you have?
17. The old 17.
It should hold 15, and when the chamber would be 16. But yeah, that's how many casings we found. So that's about right. So when you remember later pulling the magazine out and going, it's empty.
I swear to God, I don't.
Is it? I don't know.
I wouldn't either.
Do you remember reloading your gun?
No.
So there should be an.
I left, and I just took off.
So this is the Jody Arias defense. I don't remember. I wasn't there. Well, he can't say I wasn't there because it's on camera, but I don't remember. I'm in a fog. I don't remember pulling the trigger. I don't remember.
Well, listen, when you went back to the house afterwards, right? You saw your cousin. Forgive me if I'm getting the family members, but I'm pretty sure she was your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And your aunt and uncle.
Female?
Yes. And your aunt and uncle were there fixing the door from where we came into the house. What gun did you fire then?
I didn't fire another gun at the house.
Hey, Bright. Hold on. Right. I've been wondering where you've been. I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm glad that you're okay. I was worried about you.
Because my cousin asked, she was like a thin black girl, right? Pretty. She asked me, she said, Kenny, can I talk to you? I said, no, I can't talk right now.
Well, y'all hugged and stuff, right?
I don't even think I hugged her.
She said you hugged her.
We probably
told her
did.
that you loved her.
Oh yeah, I did tell her that, but I don't remember hugging her.
But she hinted around that something bad happened, and you said, yeah, I did something bad today.
Yeah.
She hinted around that, and you told her, yeah, you did something bad today.
I said, yeah, I know.
I assume that's how you cut your finger getting into your bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
Through the window?
Through the window.
So what were you going back in the house to get?
Liquor.
Oh, he want to drink some more. Oh. Because drinking really helped you.
I'm going to be honest with you on that one. I went back in to get my liquor, but I saw my liquor was gone.
Oh.
Everything was confiscated.
We didn't take any liquor. I don't know where that would have gone. Maybe it got moved, but we didn't take any liquor. So, Kennon, I'm going to backtrack back just one more time to, leading up to going to the gym. It was a corroboration. I mean, a whole bunch of things. It was her treating your family, her family treating you and your family unfairly, wrongly about your father's death.
Wow.
It was her pursuing this issue with the restraining order and not letting it go. And you hear that she's possibly got another guy.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
All of
yes.
that had to factor in.
Everything.
And then that's when you said, I'm going to the gym, taking my gun.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. We met at the gym, like you know,
Yes.
3-4 years ago.
And she's there every day.
And I was going every day. I had stopped going.
Yes, all the guys knew you too. That's why they said they had nodded, said hi to you, or gave you a head nod when you walked in.
You talked to the guys too?
Everyone in the gym. Yeah. I'm telling you, they all think you're a great guy.
Yeah, because those are witnesses. They're witnesses. That's why they talk to them. Because you killed her in front of people and on camera. That's why they talk to them. Why get them surprised?
They nodded their head when they said, I can't believe what
They
I
probably
saw."
didn't even understand what they saw.
No.
Well, it's not that difficult to understand what we saw. We saw a dumbass, bald-headed bitch murder a beautiful ebony enchantress who was too good for you in cold blood, and you shot her 16 times. That's what they saw. So I think they understood.
Half of them probably shit themselves. There was one guy in there that
Because they know we were together. They used to see me call a kiss and they're coming in together and all that.
That's how we knew who you were. Because everybody in the gym knew you.
If she hadn't
been so dismissive this morning toward you, would you have shot her, you think?
Nope.
You gotta hear what you saying to me. I gotta let this process.
Let it
I have
process.
shot her. I've never shot nobody until
Except for
today.
her. Okay.
What we're trying to get at.
Lord have mercy.
When you left your house, had you made your mind up that this was not going to pursue anymore? She wasn't going to go to court tomorrow. You were stopping this. That's what we're trying to find out. Is that in your mindset? Is that what you were thinking when you left?
No, I didn't. My mindset was not to go to the gym and kill her.
No. Oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That was not my mindset.
Why walk in there with a loaded gun?
I had a gun.
Because you can't work out with a gun.
Hello.
Why walk in there with a loaded gun and sweatpants? It just can't be done.
Well, I wear sweatpants every day. I wear these sweatpants every day when I work. I don't wear shorts. But
who gives a shit?
I don't know.
Where?
I did not plan. My mind was not saying I'm gonna kill you today. No, that was not my mindset.
Was your
Maybe she
stop her from pursuing this? Because that's the way it reads on the papers.
Stop
her from doing all this.
Basically, I guess.
Because that's how
Oh.
stop her from ruining your life.
Basically.
Mm.
Ruin your life.
I said
with another man.
Yes, I said if you read the paperwork, I said we're gonna either both win or we're gonna both lose.
And what is that with another man?
Yes, I said if you read the paperwork, I said we're gonna either both win or we're gonna both lose. And what is that?
Why can't you bitches? Why can't you just kill yourself? Why do you have to take people with you? Why? Why can't you just kill yourself? And do us all a favor. Kill yourself. Let the world have a better chance of evolving to the next level. Kill yourself. Save us from this foolishness. I'm gonna kill that bitch because she's gonna ruin my life. If I can't have her, nobody can have her.
That mean is my question.
I was willing to walk away,
Lies.
but she wanted me to. She didn't care if I went to prison and everything. I wasn't gonna go to prison and everything, and she's footloose, fancy free.
See that? See? So he was concerned about her living her life, going on and being happy, potentially finding someone that would appreciate her and love her and cherish her like a man is supposed to do. We don't want that because I'm gonna be languishing in prison. So ain't nobody else gonna be up in my stuff. Y'all know what I mean? Your stuff. Because he's already pissed on his tree. Y'all understand that phrase, pissing on your tree? That's his property. Just like Nature Boy said, just like what's his name? What's Darrell? That's my bitch. That's my property. That's what he's saying.
Another guy.
Yes, and living her life, teaching school, being happy.
Right. So we both win or
But
we both
we
lose. How did
yeah.
she lose then? That's my question. That's the gun in the gym.
Yeah.
Correct. She loses.
But now you gotta remember, I wrote that after everything happened.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to figure out your mindset when you went in the gym, where we were.
But none of
Hey everybody. Paisley singing, hey everybody. How's everybody doing? I've been real bad today because I won't eat my food. I'm being really bougie. I'm a bougie dog and I won't eat my food. That $60 bag of food I buy from mommy buys for me. I don't want to eat it. All right, let's continue.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Lies coming.
I'm still, you say that unloaded. How many rounds in her?
16. Everyone that could have fit in that gun. So Kenan, let's talk about leading up before this, okay? When you had the restraining order, did you own any firearms that the city or the county took away?
No.
Okay. So, and this is what I was getting to earlier. How did you obtain your firearm?
Here we go.
Off the streets.
Off the streets? Okay. Hey, Kenan, the reason I'm saying this is because I know how you obtained the firearm. Okay. And so, like I said, there's a lot of people involved now. So, it's your opportunity now to tell us the truth.
You got to think of the truth.
Because we do know the truth. And clearly all we do is run zero on the firearm. We know who bought the firearm. Okay? And we put a connection between that person and you. And that's not the streets. So, you can call it the streets, but when you go to the store with someone, that's not the streets.
No, that's not true.
Okay. Tell me what's true then.
He bought it. Okay. Like I told you, my father died.
Oh God, who cares?
He actually got it
Who is he? That's where I'm going.
from my mom. I don't want to say his name.
See, look. Magical Markets. I don't want to say his name, man. I don't want to say because I implicate him in something. I don't want to say his name. They all of them do the same thing, guys. They do the same exact thing. It's ridiculous. This is crazy to me. That's why I found this interrogation. I thought this would be a good, palate cleanser from Darrell, but it's still the same fuckery.
We know about the Ruger, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know about the Glock. Mm-hmm. We
We know about the intention to buy another Glock.
No, I didn't have no intention about it anymore. As a matter of fact, I was going to get rid of the Ruger.
Well, we've had Rep Wesley sitting in the same chair that you're sitting in.
Just a few hours ago.
Literally before we went out there and saw you at the Circle K.
And he saw you. You came to his house today.
Yeah.
Told you what happened. Told you you were like
He said it was like a lot of people here.
looking for you. Yes.
Said you and his
Wesley
brother.
sat right there in your chair and told us all about how the guns were bought.
I went up to with him, but with the other guy, no, I didn't go up there with him.
Yes. So
You didn't go up there with who? Wesley?
I was up there with Wesley. I didn't go up there with the other dude.
Who's the other dude?
You know his name?
oh, we know who he is. I just right now. Here's the deal. You're not supposed to have a gun. Okay, because of what you were going through. All right. So
What that means is he's a convicted felon and he has a domestic violence charge. People with domestic violence charges are not supposed to be armed. They cannot carry a firearm. That's why when certain jobs that domestic violence defendants can no longer have, they cannot be security guards. And I'm talking about armed security guards, not the mall cops. They can't be police officers. They cannot carry a firearm, period. Now, that might change since, down here in the South, everybody can get a gun and there's no checks or anything. So it's the wild, wild west here. But generally speaking, you cannot have certain jobs. When I used to do probation, I had a gentleman who had to take domestic violence counseling, and he was trying to be a jail. My brain is so gone. He was trying to be a guard, and he was like going through the process, and he kept saying, "I get this taken care of, then I'll be able to start." We're like, "You're not gonna be able to do it, baby, because you've got a domestic violence charge. You can't carry no gun. You can't. You just can't do it."
Even if I had a concealed weapons permit, I'm just asking.
but it was temporarily taken away because of all this stuff she was doing. You weren't supposed to have one.
Okay.
Thank you, B. Blanco.
Said you unintentionally drawn some people into this.
Sorry, my foot hurt. I can't think all the way.
By you discussing it with us,
Hmm.
may or may not implicate them as being part of this.
Come on.
Does that
So
make
that's
sense?
what this is about.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I need you to talk to me about purchasing firearms, how they were purchased, who helped you purchase them, and why they were purchased. And what part did they know about the purchasing of the firearm?
Then now I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
They did not know. None of them knew.
All right, so
I didn't even know that I was gonna shoot her. They did not have no idea on that one.
you need to tell me who they are, and we need to discuss that because you get arrested for getting into a tiffle with your girl. She puts a restraining order on you. You've already done time for having a violation of restraining order. Now she's doing this not a violation, but you've already been to jail for this. You didn't want to go back. You wrote a letter you weren't going back. And you buy a gun, 2 guns, with help of friends, and all of a sudden she's been shot by you with these guns. And so I need you to talk to me about purchases of the guns and how much involvement they had in it, and how much knowledge they knew that you were going to use these
They
guns.
did not know. They did not know that. I'm gonna be honest with you. They did not. They purchased them for me. I paid them, but they did not know anything about that. Damn, that's common sense. If they
Oh.
I'm sure they wouldn't have done it.
Well, it's common sense that you wouldn't shoot someone 16 times in a public place and on camera. That's common sense. But common sense ain't common for everybody. Clearly, it ain't common.
We need to talk to the other guy, man. So we talked to Wesley today. All right. He thought he was getting into because y'all bought the Ruger together, he was gonna be able to start buying and selling firearms.
No.
It's a silly mindset, but once he was approved, he thought he could buy more.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
So talk to me about it. Talk to me. I'm trying to compare your story to his story as far as how the guns were purchased.
He never told me about selling and buying firearms.
That's what he told us. He was going to.
No, I swear to God, he never. I didn't know that.
After the first one was bought, he said, "Well, heck, we can buy more, and I can sell them." So
You know, he probably got that idea to buy and sell firearms from watching Jackie Brown. Y'all remember that that part of the movie where Samuel L. Jackson is talking to Robert De Niro's character? Can't remember his name, but he was saying, showing all the guns. They had the little video, and he's like, yeah, AK-47, the very best there is. When you got to positively kill every motherfucker in the room, except no substitutes. That's probably the conversation they had.
I need you to tell me your version of how the two of you got together and ended up purchasing a firearm.
I just said I just wanted a firearm. My daddy died.
Oh, here we go.
And me and Carla broke up. I moved back in with my mom. My dad died January. And for one thing, I didn't want my mom being there because I was driving trucks. I didn't want my mom being there and not being able to not defend herself, first of all. That was the number one reason.
So you bought the gun for the mama to defend herself. The mama is 80. Y'all hear this? You bought the gun allegedly for the mama to defend herself, and she's 80 and elderly, and she cursed you out that morning for calling her too early, but she need a gun in the house for protection. But she got your black ass there. What's all this buffness going on? You go to the gym every day, but she need a gun for protection. Give me a break. Freaking lies.
Go with that. So
No, that's the truth.
all right.
No, it ain't.
Where all did you go, and who all did you go with?
Lies.
It was just him.
It wasn't just him. Huh?
It was Wesley.
So who'd you buy the Glock 19 with?
Man, I feel like
You do
this
understand.
seemed like shit from a movie.
You do understand.
Yeah, this shit from a movie.
A lot of these questions we already know the answers to. Does that make sense?
So why are you asking?
Because we're trying to find out if that person's lying to us.
Who's that person?
That's where we are.
How the hell he laughing? This ain't serious to him. He over here trying to be sneaky. Remember, Darrell was being sneaky, trying to pretend like he don't know what's going on. But why are you asking? It seems like y'all trying to stem me up. Y'all trying to, come at me.
I'm not trying to trick
I'm
you.
gonna be honest with you, man.
He gonna lie. Time for a lie.
Do I need to arrest him
No, hell no.
for assisting you in purchasing a firearm when you shouldn't have a firearm?
No.
So let's talk about who they are and why they bought you the gun. And did they know? Did they not know? That's where we are.
No, they did not know. They did not know. I didn't say anything. I didn't even know. That's what I'm telling you. I did not even know. I did not buy the firearms to say I'm gonna kill Carl. No, God knows that wasn't the reason. The reason was for my mother. But it just
Lies.
Listen, I believe you about the Ruger. I believe that you and Wesley went to the academy and bought the Ruger to defend your mother. Not only because you say that, but because he told us that. That's what he said.
yes,
Right?
yeah.
But you had a 22 and a 32. Is that correct? That's what he said. And y'all tried to go buy caps for it or something, little red, what do you call them, zips or something, zaps?
Oh yeah, the little zips. Just little practice rounds that don't, yeah.
Are they
What the practice rounds
or
for?
something? I don't even know. I'm not even familiar with those.
Never knew that.
But you did attempt to buy a Glock 19 from Academy with Wesley. We have that form, right? And it was denied because he changed a bunch of damn numbers on these forms.
But the first one wasn't.
But you did get a Glock 19.
Yeah.
From where?
The academy.
With who?
That's what we need to know.
The other one.
When we talk to him,
not gonna get out of it.
What? Y'all remember Darrell asked a similar question about, is it going to help me? If I tell you the truth, is it going to help me? Is it going to help me? And this bitch is over here smiling. You just shot the one that you wanted to marry and have children with, and you love her. You love her more than you. And you over here smiling. But you mad though. You mad that her family didn't give your mother a condolence card. But you over here smiling, sniggling, and giggling after you kill the woman you claim that you love. You can't make this up. You can't make it up.
There ain't nothing to get out of it.
It's the truth. It's to help your buddy not go to jail for assisting you in killing your girlfriend. That's where we are.
Man, I can't believe what you just told me.
But I told you when we started that we had an issue that several people were involved.
Is she really dead?
Oh, she
Oh,
was dead before you made it out the door, bro.
nah, it was a big prank. She tricked you. So you shot her 16 times and she was really just laying there playing. She was playing possum when you shot her 16 times. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. You know, y'all know what a bullet does to the body? It creates a lot of damage, and you shot her 16 times. I'm so sorry, y'all. This bitch is so annoying.
So now we're trying to determine whether or not Wesley was involved in this and whether or not your other buddy was involved. That's where we are.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Here come a lie.
None of them knew anything that was going on. They did not. I didn't even know. I didn't say anything or nothing.
Did somebody fill out paperwork to purchase the Glock 19 that you had on you today?
I have no idea. I don't know about that. I didn't.
Somebody filled out paperwork. You know how I know they did that?
Yeah.
Because we're going to run what's called an E-trace, and it's going to come back to the person who purchased the firearm.
Uh-oh.
Typically, if people are forthcoming with this, tell us who he is, we go talk to him, he's honest with us, it's a completely different outcome than if we have to go the long way and freaking run all this crap in the different databases and all this type of crap.
Well, his name is Tavares East, and he also bought it from my mom.
Okay.
Tavares East?
Yes. He bought it from my mom.
Where he stay?
I don't know.
About how old is he?
He's around my age, I think, about 41. I'm 39. He's 40, 41, 40. So
Y'all remember Darrell Brooks was 39 when he killed those people in the parade. I don't know what it is about when you're getting ready to turn 40 and you just become a dumbass criminal. I mean, you were already a criminal, but you become an even dumber dumbass criminal. I don't know what it is. But 39 seems like that's the age.
Where did you meet with him? And is he over at Wesley's house when y'all were drinking?
No, he doesn't even. I don't even think he knows Wiz.
Somebody you work with?
No, he doesn't even know. He drives trucks though, but he doesn't even know Wiz.
Okay.
Is that the guy that lives at the corner of
I don't know where he lives.
Okay.
That's the thing. I don't know where.
So you got friends that put their life and their freedom on the line for you, buying a convicted felon and a person who has a domestic violence charge active, and you're getting ready to go to court and a restraining order for domestic violence. And these people do not know you that well. You don't know, y'all don't know each other's name. Y'all don't know each other live. Y'all don't know each other's phone numbers. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. Are you serious? Are you serious? As the young folks say, where they do that at?
You just met him at the
He
store?
just drives over to my house.
Make it make sense.
You talking about the house you stay with your mom now?
Mm-hmm. Drives over to my
Did
house.
you know him before you moved?
I knew him since high school.
Oh, another one. We knew him since high school, but you don't know nothing about him. Get it.
School together, or you just knew him?
I was like a freshman. He was like a junior. He actually used to kind of bully me a little bit.
How did it come about?
Oh, so he used to bully you back in high school, but somehow he's no longer bullying you and he's putting his life on the line for you.
About that he was going to buy you a gun.
Give me strength.
He had
I just had.
buy
need a gun for my mom's house. My daddy gone, man. Will you do it? And he trusted me. He was like, all right, man. Yeah, I gave.
But why? But why would he trust you, though, is my question. Why? Y'all don't know each other. Why? Who would trust? Who? If it's not your friend or somebody you know, who would do that? Who?
Gave him the money to go get it. I said, I can't get it. And I don't think my mom needs to be at this house. You know, 80-year-old woman. She's almost 80. Were you with Tavares when he went to Sports Academy to get it? No.
80 years old, need a gun.
I was with Wes. Yeah. You actually paid for the gun. Yeah. Your card paid. Yeah. No, not my card. No. You didn't use a card. You paid cash.
Of course not. Yeah. Can't trace cash.
So what? But I'm gonna be honest with you. What was the reason for the next gun that Wes was supposed to buy? Now that.
Come on.
I have no idea what he was telling you. I didn't. Matter of fact, the Ruger, I was about to sell that. So were you with him? He said you were with him when you went out there the second time and you got declined. Yes, I was. So what was the reason of buying one then? It was the Glock. To get the Glock. Yeah. And when that didn't work, you reached out to the bars? Yes.
Oh. So you really wanted a gun bad.
What high school did y'all go to? Woodham. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find out if he's bullshitting about that name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because tomorrow morning we'll know who bought the gun. We're still waiting on it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
You gonna lie?
He had no intentions of knowing what I was. I didn't even know. Seriously.
How the hell would he have intentions of knowing? He just bought a dumbass a gun. He should have known it was some fuckery going on, though. Looking at you, you can tell you about some fuckery. I wouldn't give you shit. No, know you.
He didn't. Yeah. Yeah, Kennon. So really, that's what we're here for. I mean, clearly, what happened was on camera. Okay, everybody in the gym knew you, so that's not a question.
Hello.
To us was why, and the question to us was, were these other guys assisting you? No, making this happen. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, because bros will help out your bros. And, they honest to God, we're not. I will say that. Okay. Have y'all reached out to her family? What did they say?
What does it matter?
They weren't happy at all. Well, of course not. They were under the impression that this was writing on the wall. This was going to happen. They thought you were a great guy, but they didn't think that you needed help and that we can get you help. You needed counseling. That's what they thought.
His mind working.
It's too late. You needed counseling. That's what they thought. Too late now.
Yeah, no shit. It's too late.
For that. No, it's not too late for you to get counseling, but it is too late to save her because she is gone. But it's not too late for you to get counseling. You have issues.
Clearly.
With, I guess, relationship. Did you ever tell them about the letter that I wrote about them not reaching out about my dad's death? I didn't tell them about the letter. It wasn't me that spoke with them. I had another detective call.
So y'all need to tell the family that all of this is y'all's fault because y'all didn't reach out to my family after my dad died. I'm gonna say that again. It's y'all were supposed to reach out to the family and let them know that this is all their fault because they did not reach out to my family, my mom, when my father died. Even though they just said, or he just told you, they said that something's wrong with him and he need counseling. He crazy. Come on.
family and tell the mom and tell the brother that she was no longer with us. She had passed. I spoke to your mom all day long.
What did she say?
She's floored. She said can't believe it, because you lived for her, and that she understood that you did it because she knew that you were having real problems with us. But she was floored that it happened. She really was. And then I told her my intent was to make sure that we were able to get you into a room and talk to you without you hurting yourself or hurting someone else again.
Y'all should have let him
That's
do
the
it.
problem.
And so she
I have
tried to help
I have
me
no
get
intentions
that.
to hurt nobody.
Well, we didn't know
What?
that. We didn't know
What?
what mindset was.
You don't have no intention of hurting anybody. But you I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be quiet.
We just knew that your attorney had told you that you're probably going to go to jail. We knew that you wrote a letter saying that her family was the cause of this, and we knew that
The family of the cause.
you shot her 16 times. That is a lot of anger built up. So we didn't know what was to think of next.
Just going.
Look, I didn't.
No. I'm not saying you're lying.
I didn't count the bullets in her face. All I know is that the crime scene officer that assisted with the crime scene said they picked up 16 millimeter casings off the ground. You're the only one.
And you're not lying to me.
You're the only one that walked in there and pulled the trigger. Nobody else shot any guns. So that's all I know, is that that's what the girl told me. She picked up 16 casings. Now that's all I can tell you. Now she may have mistakenly told me 16 and there was 14, 12, but she told me 16. I haven't gone and looked at the inventory.
Hey Gina.
What the final number was. But when I originally went in there, that's what I was told. I saw a deceased female laying on the ground, and I didn't want to stare at it too long. And I just listened to what the girl told me. There was no reason for me to sit and look at that.
But you actually went to Pensacola Fitness and saw her.
Uh-oh. So the detective saw Carla. Detective saw Carla at Pensacola Fitness after you gunned her down. And you over here questioning about are you sure you lied? Is she really dead? Yes, bitch. Yes, he saw her.
Jesus.
You call him.
What about
Who?
her? Tomorrow.
Just want to make sure.
What, you think I'm lying?
No. Yeah, I mean, dude, I got to trust but verify. You know what I mean?
Well, you're a murderer, so you being a liar, it does go with the territory. So I'm just saying.
I don't think you're lying.
He didn't know, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I told him, he did not. Nobody had an intent. You gotta. I mean, you smart enough to know he wouldn't have got me a gun in his name if I was gonna use it to kill somebody.
You didn't have to tell her.
He didn't. I'm not.
I
He didn't.
understand.
I didn't even know it.
I understand.
This shit just hit me.
So does
I ain't no excuse, man. It ain't gonna help.
Did you tell him?
That's right.
The issue and you can't buy it yourself.
No.
So my question is, if you say, hey man, we're bros, can you run up there? I'll pay for it. Can you buy me a gun? I would say, dude, go buy yourself a gun. Why can't you buy a gun?
There you go.
That would come up in conversation with an average person.
That's a correct answer.
How does that come about for you?
Yeah, that's true.
How did the conversation go with y'all? You and William, you and Tavares, and you and Wesley.
I just told him,
Get it right now. Get your life straight.
I'm paying you the money. I'll give you the money and I'll give you a little extra.
So they
Oh,
know that you couldn't buy your own gun.
I never said that.
of
I
course
just
you
told him,
didn't.
if you can buy me a gun, I'm gonna give you a little extra, so go ahead and get it.
So one of two things would cross my mind. You don't want the gun in your name because you're gonna do something with it you shouldn't do.
Hello?
You ain't supposed to have a gun.
Clock it.
And I have to weigh in how much you're gonna pay me to make it worth my while.
Clock it.
None of that come up in conversation at all.
We'll talk to him and verify. You know, mean, we'll verify what you're saying. I kind of wonder what he's thinking. Did you try to reach out to him today, Tavares?
I ain't talked to him since
Because you know that him and
Saturday. Oh, my bad.
You know him and
Since
Wesley
Saturday.
both are thinking, dang man, what the heck happened? Well, Wesley, I know was. We ain't talked to Tavares yet.
I didn't even know this, but I will say this. Wesley told me I made the damn news.
Yep.
I do have a question though.
Well, so Wesley told you that you made the news, and you're surprised by this. I think that he's proud that he was on the news. He's a little celebrity in his own mind anyway. Look, he got little man syndrome.
I didn't even know that.
When we got out with you at the store, it wasn't me personally, but I don't have a phone in your property or in the car. So where is your phone?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I
Okay.
threw my phone away.
Uh
I
huh.
can't even remember where I threw it.
Why you throw your phone? Why you throw your phone away? Or were you worried about being tracked by the GPS? You didn't want your location found. That's why you threw your phone away. Uh huh. Uh huh.
After I did what I did,
Uh huh.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Shit.
Did I really do this shit?
You did it.
Corroborate your story with Tavares and him as far as would it tell me that they didn't have any involvement?
Yes. I'm telling you, they did not know I was going to. I'm telling you. Listen, on Jesus. If
On
you were
Jesus.
Jesus Christ right now.
Lord.
On Jesus. I didn't even know I was going to do this shit. It just popped up on me till this morning.
I found it. Would it be?
You look, I had an iPhone 11.
Okay.
That your mama bought, right?
Our box.
What's the code?
Did it have a code?
2195. Last four of my social.
2195.
Yeah.
Hey, let me clarify something real quick. So you went in there this morning with hopes of, and you took your gun, and your hope was to convince her not to ruin your life.
Basically.
So
Basically.
you didn't want it to be, if it's going to be win, it's going to be win for both. Or if it's going to lose, it's going to be a lose for both.
Right.
And by lose for both, her dead and either you dead or in prison?
Honestly, I meant me dead. And her dead.
So by lose, man.
Oh, so he intended on having a murder-suicide. But I guess the bitch was too afraid to kill himself. How much y'all want to bet that he was too much of a bitch to kill himself? It's okay. No, what it was he had shot all his rounds and there weren't any more bullets left, so he couldn't kill himself.
But that letter after this happened.
I understand, but still, you
went
in there with a firearm and with the intention to convince her not to pursue charges or do any of that for the DV strangulation case that you had going on with.
Yes.
And then when she was dismissive to you and not listening, you were like, well, fuck, I guess she thinks I'm kidding. You shot her, and then you had every intention of killing yourself. But
I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all shot the shit out of me when you said I released 16, 17 rounds in her.
You did.
I thought it was like 3 or 4. But I mean.
What the? You thought it was 3 or 4? Oh, well, that makes it better. Hey, Stuff. I don't know if I said Stuff. Hey, Stuff.
Shit.
But either way, dude, I want you to know something, all right? You made,
and I'm not happy about
it. Even though you shot and killed her, you made the good decision not shooting yourself, because you do have your mother to think about. So if she can't freaking talk to you face to face like we're talking right now, she's gonna be able to call you, or you're gonna be able to call her when you're in jail. That's gonna be comforting to her. How many siblings do you have?
2.
You know what I mean? Or
hey,
Risa. You got a sister in Atlanta, and then
both sisters in Atlanta.
Both sisters in Atlanta. Is that where your mom's visiting right now? Is that where your mom's?
Yeah, that's where she is.
So, I mean, she's going to be able to talk to you.
What did he do?
Son, which is probably the biggest reminder of your father to her, right? So you made at least that right decision this time.
Child, bye.
This whole day on me, him, and your mom. I think that you went there to kill her, and you were going to kill yourself, and you just chose not to kill yourself after a little while. And your mom, she thinks that's probably what happened too. And I think the second part was absolutely the right decision, because there's
Your mom thought you were dead, bro.
She did.
When we called and told her, she was beyond belief happy. Sad for what you did, but happy that you're not dead. So she thought you went somewhere and freaking.
She thought you were in the house. That's why we got a search warrant on the house to go see if you were in the house.
Yeah, I was wondering. I went to the house.
She thought you had shot her and killed her, and you went to the house and shot yourself because of all this. And that's what I think was going to happen too. And you just had to change your heart.
He's a bitch.
Because it is a lot easier.
Hey, Daquan.
It is this way.
That is true.
And that's what we're trying to determine. Is that what happened?
Well, apparently, I mean, I can't deny that. Yeah, I mean, I shot her. I didn't. Damn.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, man. I know y'all
Yeah.
think that. It's kind of weird that y'all sitting here telling me that she's dead, but I didn't really think that she was. Does that make sense?
No.
I didn't really expect her to be dead. But y'all saying I'm at least 16, you at least 16, 17 around somebody, anybody's gonna die.
Bitch, if you shoot someone once, they can die. Depending on where you shoot them and the caliber of the bullet. Once. But see, you didn't want to shoot her once and end it. You wanted to torture her. And you wanted to overkill her. You wanted to obliterate her. That's what you did. That's what you did.
Listen, my goal is to unleash one. When I'm deer hunting or whatever, I don't want to waste another bullet. Them shits are expensive. And they kill people. You know what I mean? One of them will kill people.
Hello?
You know what I'm trying to do is we can't bring her back. She's gone, right? What I'm trying to do is
If we can't bring her back,
I'm trying to learn from you as to what was in your mindset and what you were thinking, so that when someone else is having these issues, I know that this is what this person was thinking at this time when they did it, so that we can help that person when we come across that issue.
I'm gonna make a long story short, man.
It's too
We
late.
can see the signs, we can read the signs, and we can help these people.
I'm gonna tell you all of this.
Because there are many guys out
Why
there.
didn't y'all go out there and try to help me before this happened?
Wait a minute. Say what now?
We can read the signs and we can help these people.
I'm gonna tell you all of this.
Because there are many guys out
Why
there.
didn't y'all go out there and try to help me before this happened?
Why didn't y'all try and stop me? So it's the police detectives' fault too. Y'all didn't stop me. But they tried to stop you because they did restraining orders on your black ass. And what happened? You ignored the restraining. You took your stank ass to the bar, or not the bar, to the gym with a loaded gun. What did they do? If you're not going to respect the restraining order, what can they do? What can they do? Wow, it's y'all's fault.
Do you see why I'm talking to you right now? Because apparently the signs were there and they were missed.
What's the long story short that you're going to make?
We were together almost 4 years, three and a half years or whatever. I wanted us to get married. I wanted us to have kids. I wanted this. I wanted that. I wanted everything to work out. It didn't work out.
Because you beat her.
Long story short, and then she turned on me. Bottom line.
Oh.
She turned on me. Now, I do, God knows, I regret doing what I did.
Lies.
But she turned on me. And this is what really got me. Like I said, when my dad died in January.
Oh, God, it's dad again.
Her people were skinny grinning in my dad's face. They didn't even send my mother a card. Damn me. You don't have to send me nothing. But I think you could have at least reached out to my mom.
Why are they obligated to send your mom a card? Why? Somebody explain this to me. Why? That makes no sense to me. And that's the reason why you shoot her?
Wouldn't you agree?
I do agree.
Her family could have at least, my dad was at your house Thanksgiving. You could have at least sent my mom a card.
Let me tell you something. I have family members that I have not seen since before I got married. I'm going to be married for 10 years in October. I have family members that invited to my wedding that was like, I ain't going to her wedding. And guess what? If somebody dies, I don't expect shit from you. Not shit. I don't care.
Send some kind of condolences to my
They
dad's
would
funeral.
die.
And like I said, Carla was at the funeral with me. She was. I will give her that.
Okay.
And that's why I'm, man, dude, she was a good woman.
Okay. I believe it. She was. Too good for you.
Differently, it would have prevented you from going to that club and
The gym?
shooting her. What could I have done as a police officer differently? Because I tried to keep you away from her temporarily. Tried to make sure you didn't have any firearms access to them. What could I have done differently to keep you from going to that gym and shooting her today?
I paid for the damages. I paid for the damages that I caused when I threw the brick through the window. And I agree with the restraining order. You stay away, and I'll stay away if you don't want to be with me. Bottom line.
But you went and
But as far as
violated
you
those
trying to
things.
hurt me,
What?
With another man?
no.
What is the hurt you?
Sending me
To
to
jail?
yes.
But that was a point system based on your.
The problem
But
is you had a violent past,
That was the reason you were the.
right? You had been locked up for a violent felony before.
You know what's weird about that violent felony? Y'all keep saying that violent. I never did nothing violent.
Well, what was your domestic charge before?
I never had a domestic charge.
What did you go to prison for?
Aggravated, it was aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh, I hadn't did nothing violent, but I had an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. But I ain't never did nothing violent. You would think he'd say I wrote some bad checks, or I was shoplifting some gum out the convenience store. No, I had an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and it wasn't violent. Okay. I don't know what world you live in where aggravated assault with a deadly weapon isn't violent, but okay. I mean, deadly weapon in there, I mean, that kind of pushes it to violence if there's a deadly weapon involved.
That's violent.
It was just pointing.
But that's considered.
That's assault.
Not firearm.
That's a violent felony.
You didn't have to pull the trigger for it to be.
Now I had access to a gun then. Now,
Yes.
yes.
I got you, but that was a violent felony, right?
So the point.
I'm thinking violence if I pistol whip somebody or something like that.
So
It
just-
was wrong, but
Just go into
Remember when Darrell was like, I didn't think that domestic was this. I think it was like it was a kick or a push or a shove, all the shit he did. I love how they try and parse the different meanings, and they try to they wordsmith and spin everything around to try and they try to mitigate in their mind what they did. Hold on.
the prevention mindset, right? You're a convict for a violent felony. You get out, and then people are fudging the rules so that you can have a firearm, so that you can then go commit another felony. You see what I'm saying?
y'all acting like I'm a bad dude.
No, we're not. We already told you we don't believe that because everybody that knows you, man, says you're a freaking sweetheart, dude. So,
Coming at this to make you look.
I don't
bad,
just
dude.
go around terrorizing.
but go into
Matter of
the
fact,
go into the what could have helped you,
That's what we're getting.
right? The system was set up to keep you from getting a firearm, but yet you still were able to get one.
man, I wish I was married and had a family. Bottom line,
I understand.
I have no kids. I'm not married.
I understand.
I'm 40 years old.
I understand that too.
That hurts. My friends, most of them have it.
Raising a family and doing
Yes.
their thing, raising. The
I don't know
kids
where I
and
went
all.
wrong at. And that's what I was trying to do with Carla. And she was an older woman too, and she didn't have kids in the family. That's what I was that's what I wanted.
What time of the year was it?
I tried.
Was it February or March when you got the charge on her for the strangulation thing? What was when did that happen?
It was the last day of February, like February 28th.
Is that when you went to jail?
I think
Roughly.
so. Wasn't it? Yeah, like February 28th.
So, how many of the firearms that you purchased did you purchase before that incident?
None.
So, your dad died December 27th.
No, January the 7th.
Oh,
We
I thought you
buried.
said 2 days after.
No.
Christmas. Okay.
No.
He started having problems.
He started having problems 2
Okay.
days after. He was in the hospital, but he died January the 7th.
So he died January.
We buried
7th.
him January.
And then when did you buy your first firearm?
I think it was.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember the date.
March something.
It
Was
was
that
some- it was
after
somewhere.
the?
Yes.
But you see where I'm going, right? You see the appearance.
Right
You got into a domestic situation with her, right? You're already pissed off at her family and the whole situation. You got into the domestic thing. You bought a firearm, right? You went with your attorney and the state attorney or however the plea deal was.
You forgot one thing.
What's that?
My dad died. You didn't say
I'm
that.
after your dad, right? You got into a domestic thing with Carla.
Yeah.
You purchased a firearm. You took two actually, and attempted to purchase a third one. Went to the plea, got the plea news from your defense attorney.
I didn't attempt to purchase a third one. I can't let you say that now. Come on now.
You went with Wesley,
yes.
and y'all
And
filled
then
out the paperwork.
yes. And then I got Tavares to purchase the Glock.
Correct.
I never attempted to purchase it. As a matter of fact, I was trying to sell the Ruger.
Well, if we just going with that, then
Mm-hmm.
you purchased a Ruger with Wesley. You tried to purchase a Glock 19, and that didn't work. And then you did purchase a Glock 19 through Tavares.
Correct.
Right? So it's kind of coincidental that you got a Ruger Glock 19, and then that didn't work. So you got a Glock 19. You obviously wanted a Glock 19.
That's really the only gun I wanted.
Right. But I mean,
Yeah. Basically,
you
yeah.
still tried that other time to get it, right? I mean, Wesley didn't go in there by himself trying to get it, right?
Right.
He was buying it because you wanted it, right?
He couldn't afford it.
Exactly. So leading up to it, just to kind of lay down the path, you have this family tragedy. Carla's family's disrespecting your family. You and Carla get into a domestic battery thing. Kind of throws you over the edge. You start purchasing firearms.
But
You go to a plea hearing and crap, which, in your own words, pissed you off.
now
Because of the prison time, because Carla didn't care if you go to prison or not. Right?
basically, yeah.
And then,
Hey,
That's
ambitious.
what
was it? What day did you go to that plea hearing? If you
I never went to it here.
or you sat down with your attorney or called your attorney or whatever, he laid out the plea deal to you, right?
I don't remember the dates. We sat together.
But it was a couple days ago.
It was last time I talked to you. You talking about my attorney?
Yes, David.
Oh no, yeah, it was about 2-3 weeks. No, actually, it was about 3 weeks ago. It wasn't a couple days ago. I talked to him on the phone yesterday.
When you get the Glock 19.
Oh, I had that about a month. I'm gonna tell you this: these guys, I didn't tell them. I don't talk about my business because it's actually embarrassing to say a woman got a restraining order on you and you're going through stuff. They didn't know my situation.
Well, Wesley says that you told him that they were throwing the charges out.
Yeah.
He knew that you had issues, but they were throwing.
So then you talk about your business. Does he know that there was charges that was going to be thrown out? I can't.
the charges out. That's what Wesley
Yeah.
told us. And again, we haven't talked to Tavares, so
But I didn't tell them everything.
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
tell them my whole situation. It's embarrassing.
Out of curiosity,
I mean, yeah, well, they knew about it. Yeah.
you don't air your dirty laundry.
how much extra did you give Weston for buying that gun?
Oh, Jesus.
It better be a couple $100.
$20.
20,
What?
20 bucks.
Huh?
Your dirty laundry.
How much extra did you give Weston for buying that gun?
Oh, Jesus. Probably $20.
20.
What type of crackheads do you know that will take an extra $20 to? Wow. $20 freaking extra to potentially be involved in a felony. $20. $20. That's how much your freedom costs. $20. Are you kidding me? $20?
Man, why? Detective. Yes, sir.
Come on, get your lies straight now.
What I'm trying to do is the next person.
See, you helping out the next person. I want to help me.
But you're helping the next person.
You are helping the next person, but I want to help me. Bitch, ain't no help for you. You killed this woman, shot her 16 times on camera. Ain't no help for you. The only help for you is a bullet.
Telling me your story.
I want to
So
help
that I
me
can
out.
see. Well, I think that, by telling your story, I think that you are helping yourself because people are getting to listen. So they're getting to understand where we are and why we're where we are. And again,
They surrounded me like it. They pulled guns on me and everything, man. It was like
Wesley told you.
You kill people.
like SWAT team, like
Wesley
25
told you he
cops.
couldn't believe you were riding around like nothing was going on.
You murdered somebody. That's why the SWAT was out. That's why. Y'all, I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my mind. Like it's a surprise that the SWAT came out.
I didn't do. I don't mean to call you dude, but it didn't even hit me that she was dead.
It don't
Does
matter.
that make sense to you?
No.
Here's the deal. When you have gangbangers shooting gangbangers in projects, it doesn't get a lot of news. It gets a little bit. But you have a girl that's a professor at a college, that's a coach, it's very pretty, gets murdered in a gym, working out.
By her boyfriend that she's been with.
It's top story news in
That's
Pensacola.
a truck driver.
And when's the last time a female was murdered in Pensacola that you know about? It happens, but the girl that was killed at the Platinum Club, that was on the news forever.
Yeah, I don't even go to. See, that's the thing. I don't even go to this shit. I don't even go to shit like that.
So when you have a shooting and a female,
Can I tell you something?
absolutely.
Think about this. You giving her all these accolades, all these professor, pretty. She was with me. Does that say something about me?
Yes, it says that she how can I say this? What it says that if those of y'all who don't know, my light skin, and what I mean by light skin, I mean white brothers and sisters. There is a within the Black community, there is an education gap. So typically, Black women are more educated than Black men because for some reason, I want to call it the Black subculture has a toxic masculinity thing that just runs all through it. So you have assholes like this who, and you have like different platforms where you have Black men and women who are for some reason adversaries against one another, and you have the Black man that's trying to prove that the Black woman should be submissive to the Black man, right? And what it is I mean, and there's toxic masculinity in every culture. Like, don't get me wrong, it's toxic masculinity in every culture. But for some reason, we love to advertise ours, and it's a cultural thing. And give you an example of a cultural difference, cultural thing. If I talk about being growing up as a little girl and getting my hair washed and pressed on a Saturday night to get ready for church. Black people, especially Black women, we already know what that's like. We know what getting your hair pressed entails. We know the products we use. We know what it smells like to get your hair pressed. And what I mean by pressed is, Black people have curly hair, curly hair, and we have to go through a process if it's not chemically straightened to straighten it with heat. And it's almost like having a a flat iron, but it's more than a flat iron. Because it's supposed to last long. It's an old-fashioned method of straightening our hair. But there's a certain smell, there's a certain feel. You know what getting your hair pressed on a Saturday night is. White people won't know that unless they've been around Black people, of course. But that's what I mean by cultural difference. So this is some cultural bullshit coming to the surface. And what it's saying about her is she dated down because there is a lack of available Black men in the pool, of successful available Black men. So we have to go and we have to find somebody that has the potential, possibly, but typically they don't have the actual potential. You see, these guys are actually smart in a way, but they're dumb. And this is what we have to deal with. You understand? You understand? I'm just trying to give y'all, peep y'all on some game here in a non-threatening manner.
Dude, how many times did I tell you that everyone I spoke to today had nothing but great things to say?
Oh, yes, and these bitches sneak it up on women. They're all these charismatic, Romeo types, and they love to play on our emotions because, women, and this is for all women, Black, white, Hispanic, all of us, we have a very skewed perception of love and relationships. We think that relationships are like the what we see on TV, the movies, and I'm going to tell him that I'm leaving, and I expect him to chase me in the airport or the train station to beg me to stay. That shit don't happen. Or we think that men are going to come and approach us, and they're going to sound like a Boys to Men R&B song, and they're going to tell us how much they love us, and they can't live without us, and I can't breathe without you. That don't happen either. Hey, Michelle. Oh, it's white on white crime, bitch. I love my Michelle. Anyway, but that's what I'm talking about. They play on this because we're taught from the cradle that we're supposed to be little princesses and we're going to find our Prince Charming. And they play on us every time.
That's what I'm saying. Something triggered you to enter her life today. And like I said, we tried to give y'all a timeout in child terms. A timeout. Don't talk to each other. Don't go around each other. Because that's all it is, a piece of paper telling you don't go near each other, don't talk to each other, because nothing can prevent it from happening. It's just a piece of paper saying don't do it.
We had that happen, but we end up getting back with each other.
Yes. And then
Well, because that's the pattern of abuse. That's what happens. We go through the process. You beat her ass, and maybe the police get involved. The woman will typically drop the charges. You promise her that I'll change. It'll be different this time. I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again. You know how much I love you. She believe you. Take you back. And then we have a nice honeymoon period. Everything is great. The makeup is great. Everything's wonderful. And then we start the shit again. And you hit her again. Because she did something to, she triggered you in some way and challenged your masculinity and your manhood. So you had to show her. You had to show her. And I hate that she did not slit your throat in your sleep. You deserve to have your throat slit in your sleep. I would have slit your throat in your sleep. I've been in prison.
if he thinks that you're still going to go talk to her and you're still going to go around her, he puts a monitor on your ankle that tells him that you did go around her, but it doesn't stop you from going around her. It just tells him that you went around her, right? So really, we're doing little minor things to try to give y'all a timeout. And then we're like, okay, so to make sure nothing bad happens, you can't own a gun right now until we get this all done and sorted out. That may be 6 months, it may be 5 years. We're not sure yet. But for now, you can't own a gun.
So basically,
we're doing all these things to prevent someone from losing their life, and it didn't work.
Basically, I'm hurting it. I'm gonna make it hard for the next person with a domestic dispute. Basically,
No, what we're trying to do is find out. Obviously, you
So you're trying to be the Rosa Parks of the domestic abusers club or something? You're trying to start a movement? What we doing? What we talking about here?
You went around the system. You got friends to buy you guns unknowingly, okay? And you had a breakdown. And because you had the gun, you were able to shoot. We tried to prevent you from having a gun so that when you did break down and you did lose it, all you would do is lose it. And then we could assess it. We could get you some help, get you some counseling, maybe even temporarily Baker Act you until you were no longer a threat to anyone. But I was never a threat to anyone. You were
What?
a threat to her. She's dead. So
Hello?
she saw it. The court saw it, and they've tried, but we weren't able to stop it. And because we do it in like child terms, man, I'll make it seem like I'm just okay. I feel you. So what we're trying to do. Do you think I'm a threat to society? What we're trying.
Fuck yes. You're a threat to society, girl. Do you think I'm a threat to society? Y'all hear this? Do you think I'm a threat to society?
We do it in like child terms. Man, I'll make it seem like I'm just okay. I feel you. So what we're trying to do. Do you think I'm a threat to society?
Yes.
You were a threat to her, and she's society.
She's society.
And now you're no longer a threat to her. You're no longer a threat to society because you're sitting here with us. So now we're trying to figure out what we could have done differently so that we don't.
Sure, Michelle. This is this guy here. His name is Kennon. What's his name? Farrow. I can't never remember his name. Kennon Farrow, and he was in a domestic relationship with young lady Carla Williams, who was a professor, a math professor, and a basketball coach. They were in a relationship for about 3.5 years. He kept whooping her and beating her, had the DV charge out on him, set to go to court. In June of 22, he decided that he was going to take his dusty ass to the gym where she works out every morning. Where they both work out. And he shot her 16 times on camera in front of people. So this is the interrogation. So I'm just showing that he's another narcissistic abuser and a violent ass clown like Daryl Brooks.
When another person that is with a beautiful woman that has had no real problems in their life, that has a job, has parents that love them, that speak respectfully, believe in God. Talking about her? You and her. Yeah. Has a bad day and goes off the deep end. How can we see the signs and how can we prevent it? That's where we are. Tell them to both come in, sit them down, and ask them, do they love each other, and see if you can work it out.
What? Wait a minute.
Tell them to both come in. Has a bad day and goes off the deep end. How can we see the signs and how can we prevent it? That's where.
So he's asking, how do you think that we see the signs and how can we prevent it? What do you think that we should do?
We are. Tell them to both come in, sit them down, and ask them, do they love each other, and see if you can work it out.
That's what counseling is for. These are police. They don't counsel. The police do not do mental health. I remember when I was working in the, probation, and I used to, sign people up in jail, and people would come in, to intake, and they would ask questions, and then one of the questions they would ask was, do you think that you're suicidal? And so some people would be cute and be like, yeah, I'm suicidal. They will go on to the next question. Then the next thing they tell them, go take your clothes off, and we're putting you in a padded cell. And you're going to be under surveillance for 24 hours a day. We're going to be checking on you every 15 minutes. Why? Because you said you were suicidal. Why didn't mean it? Well, we don't assess mental health. We don't do that. So if you tell me you're suicidal, we have to take it at your word that you're suicidal. And because we don't want to take a chance that you go ahead and you off yourself, and we just thought that you was playing. No, we gotta, be proactive, and you're gonna go in the padded cell for saying that. So the police are not going to sit you down and have a conversation to ask, do you two love each other? Can you work it out? That ain't what the police do. Okay, they don't do that.
Understood, but if she isn't willing to work it out, she's wanting, because what she told her coworker was, we're on a timeout, and I don't know how long that'll be.
She told who?
A coworker.
See, I didn't know all this.
She told a coworker that you guys are. That's how she classified her restraining order on you. We're on a timeout, and I don't know how long that'll be. That's how she.
Talking about this restraining order she had on me now?
Yes, a coworker asked her about it. What was going on? Because she hadn't seen you. She said, we're on a timeout. Are you no longer
What
with
do you
them?
know about all this?
I told you my job as a detective.
He's psychic.
I talk to everyone I can to find out as much as I can about you and her so that I can find you.
He's the dumbest crumbles, man.
I'm trying to find out what kind of person you are so that I can determine where I'm going to find you, where you're going to be. Did you go see your dad today? Did you go to his grave?
I went to see my dad May the 12th.
Did you go out there today? Because you drove that way. Did you ever go? You didn't go by there?
Drove that way. I didn't drive that way today. That's in Quintet.
You went up that way. Earlier today. Much earlier today.
No, you don't remember.
That's where you went. But you just didn't
I'm
go
trying to
there.
think. Did I go to the gas station? Probably went to the. Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't.
Because that's where your mom thought you went. So I sent people out there to try to locate you. I'm telling you, we went.
Y'all were looking for me all day.
All day long. Yes.
Because you was hiding, you was ducking and dodging.
I mean, you had to. That's your job.
Because you were at wit's end with her. You shot her. We didn't know if you were at wit's end with your attorney. You were at wit's end with the judge that was.
You say wit's end?
Wit's end means that you were done with dealing with them.
That you was trying to kill him is what he's saying.
We didn't know. We didn't know if you were angry at her family. We knew that you were angry with her family once we got in the house. So do we need to go sit at their house? Do we need to go all the way to Clearwater?
Yeah.
Do we need to go to the brother's house?
No.
We didn't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna be honest.
I think that if they were closer, we would have seen them.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. You should talk to her family. And
Here
tell
we
them how
go.
I felt about the way that they didn't reach out to my father when he died.
Talk to the family and tell them that he was upset because they didn't reach out to his father when he died.
They're going to have questions, and I will be able to give them answers. But that's the whole purpose we're sitting here today.
I mean, it's no excuse. I mean, listen.
But you keep giving the same excuse, though.
That's how much
I didn't know that you did this. I saw you do it on video.
Do you realize how much I was crying? I mean,
He was crying. What?
I didn't call you in here to sit down to find out if you're the guy that walked in that gym. Clearly you were. You didn't cover yourself up. You were still wearing the same clothes.
I didn't even plan on. I wasn't even.
But my whole purpose was to get your story.
It's not like I went in there to do an armed robbery. Shit, I didn't even.
I wish you had gone in there just to steal money. That would have been great for me. I really do. But that's not what you went in there and did.
You know what? I wish I would have done that. I would have rather steal money too than take her life.
But you didn't do that, though. He's very
You think
self-absorbed.
there's any way I can get out of this?
Get out of it.
Shooting her? You're going to have to answer for what you did, absolutely. But
Wait.
you're going to have
Out of this. You think there's any way I can get out of this?
get out.
Are you insane? Yeah, the only way you can get out of it is death. That's it. Which is what you should have did. You should have did. That's what you should have done. You should have killed yourself.
Shooting her? You're going to have to answer for what did, absolutely. But I can't say that there's no way of not answering for killing someone on camera. No, that's
On camera.
not impossible. That's impossible.
He probably thought he had a shot.
Jim, that's known you for years, watched you go in there and shoot.
He had a shot in his mind.
You used your fob when you walked in the door.
Yeah, I didn't plan. I didn't go in there to plan.
So, I mean, it was you. And
Does that make
it
sense?
was you and
No.
I wasn't trying to like.
It doesn't make sense. That's why we're here. What
There you
doesn't
go.
make sense. That's why we're trying to understand what your mindset was at that time. And that's why I told you, I really thought that you were.
Normally, somebody that killed somebody, I would have.
I really thought it was murder suicide. That's what we were dealing with the whole day long. That's what I thought, based on reading what you wrote and seeing what you were going through with the restraining order and with potential jail. I really thought you went there to murder her and you were going to go somewhere and commit suicide. 100%. That was what I believed all day long.
I told one of the officers that arrested me, I said, man, why don't y'all just shoot me?
You did tell them that, and that's why I
said,
still,
why don't y'all shoot me?
They should have.
That those thoughts were going through your mind. You just, again, it is a lot harder to do this than it is to do that. Because this is forever. This is, I'll deal with it later.
Okay, let me get this.
Yes.
In his mind, it wasn't intentional.
There's a swab on the inside of your cheeks for your DNA. And it's just a cotton swab, like a Q-tip on each side. You willing to consent to that?
Yeah. What I said? I got somebody pregnant.
I don't think so.
I mean, what is it for?
Just for DNA comparison analysis.
You just go ahead and let them do whatever they need to do. It don't even matter.
The date is 5.
DNA? Why do you? No, I'm just curious. Why do you need DNA?
For any kind of comparison stuff on the firearm, any kind of, just any reason why we need to compare your DNA to any kind of evidence that's found on this. So, spell your first name for me.
Kennon.
And your last name.
Farrow.
My name is Detective Attorney.
The person who did the closed caption is terrible.
It says, I'm giving written permission to these officers freely and voluntary without any threats or promises having been made. I have been informed by said officer that I have a right to refuse this search or seizure, which is just your vocals in there. You're good with me doing that if you just sign.
Make sure y'all smashing the like button.
You left hand? Going to go 5 in there and 5 in there. I'll do it twice.
I bet his breath stink too. Like he smelled like some a bunch of keys.
So y'all talk? Do y'all do this to all like homicides or
What do what?
Bring somebody in the room for homicides or?
Yeah, I mean that. We want to.
I just can't get over this shit.
We want to just get mindset and get figure out. I mean, there's.
I can't believe I made. He was telling me she was a professor, this and that and all this.
Well, she taught it there.
She did. But you gotta. There was a reason why we were together too. I'm not no bad dude.
Man, what do we tell you to begin when we talk to you?
Y'all, that don't matter. No, y'all say y'all know I'm good. I don't just go around just bothering people. 6'8", 82.
Right, B.
Because you're a
Blanco.
great guy, man. Don't mean you didn't fuck up. Right? I'm gonna watch that. Glass of water or anything? You good? You good for now?
No, can I ask you this? Can you get me off of this?
You want me to trade arms with you or something?
No, I want you to just take this on my own.
Yeah, I can't do that. I will trade arms for you to make you more comfortable or something. If that'll help.
Yeah. That'll work. I ain't gonna look here, man. I don't do this.
Listen, I don't think you are, but policy at this place is
How much longer I gotta be here?
not much longer. You about ready
For the rest of your life.
Home?
Well, you gotta have
So I'm not leaving.
Well, bitch, you are going home. You're going home. You're forever home, which is whatever penitentiary they are taking sending your black ass to. That's where you're going at. That's where you're gonna be at. That's gonna be your home forever.
So I'm not leaving and go to jail, basically.
Oh, yeah. You're at the police department now. The jail's on. You know where the jail's at over here. Facebook.
Oh, I'm going to jail? Really? I can't go home?
Hold on. Listen, all I'm gonna do is just take this off.
Okay.
And put it on my right wrist. Can you?
What a weirdo. Make sure you be smashing that like button. I think this is like the detective's uniform. These.
You shaking? You all right?
I've been going at it, man. Ain't ate dinner, ain't ate lunch. You had us stepping and fetching all day, bro.
So honestly, man, my freedom I can go ahead and cancel my freedom for a while.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what kind of bond a judge will award you or anything like that, but
You think it's possible I can get a bond?
it's possible, yeah.
Probable is the question you need to ask.
Jesus, man. There we go.
You sure you gotta put this on me if I just...
I do, bro.
Okay.
Bracelet for both arms.
All right, that's good.
All right, man. You don't want nothing to drink?
No.
We'll be right back.
I bet he's like, how did I get in this shit here? Why the fuck did I do this? I'm a dumbass bitch. What can I say? Maybe I got a chance. Maybe I still got a chance I can go home. Maybe I still got a chance. I just got to say the right stuff. Because, I mean, I love her. I love her. But she shouldn't have fucked with me, though. I love her. But she played me. She betrayed me. So I had to do what I had to do. And they got me all up in here, chained up to a table. This is some racist shit. They was searching for me all day, like it's some slave time, like some slave catchers. The master done caught me. I'm sitting in here. What am I supposed to do now? Look at this. My wrist, all this money I spent on these tattoos, and now I got this. What am I supposed to do? I got on my little matching outfit. You know, I was looking fresh to death before I left. But I ain't had no intention of shooting her. I know I didn't pull that trigger no more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I know I didn't pull it no more than 4, 5, 6 times. These motherfuckers lying on me. She alive. They just playing. They playing. They playing with me. Why that bitch died on me for? Why she die on me for? First it was my daddy. They didn't come to my daddy's. They didn't send no card. They didn't call. They didn't even acknowledge he died. The motherfuckers. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's the police's fault. I'm a victim. And now I gotta sit here for the rest of my life. My freedom gone. It's gone. I'm a dumbass bitch. Oh man, I'm stupid. I got to make sure that that Tavares and Pookie and Ray, they don't say nothing. I gotta make sure that we the story. We gotta talk. We gotta get to the story. And here I am making it harder for all the other domestic violence people. They can't help me though. They help somebody else because they didn't stop me. They didn't stop me. Why y'all didn't stop me? Look, I'm sitting here in the corner. I should have sat my black ass down. And I'm still kind of drunk anyway from last night. Won't nobody be touching this again. Yeah, I know I stink. Yeah, I'm itching. I ain't took a bath and I don't know. God knows how long. I know I stink. I don't know if I probably didn't put no baby powder on down there before I left. It's been a long day. It's been a long, hard day. Oh, God, it's been a long, hard day. They out here trying to make it seem like I'm some sort of killer. Like I'm some sort of danger to society. I love kittens and puppies. I kiss babies. I want to have a baby. Man, I can pull my arm out. Yeah, I can squeeze it. I can get it out. Yeah, I can get it. Yeah, okay. I got to sit here for a minute then. I can't do it. They got it too tight. Damn. Oh, I just gonna sit here. My round milk dud head and just wonder why. Why couldn't that bitch love me the way that I love her? Why couldn't that bitch do what I told her to do? I ain't nobody gonna be touching this again. I'm gonna be somebody bitch on the inside. I'm gonna be like, oh, daddy.
When you went there the day before, so if you went there on the 24th and shot her, on the 23rd, you went there. You couldn't get in. Did you just forget your key file?
I didn't go. You talking about at the gym?
Yeah.
I didn't go on the 23rd. I just went today. Last time I went to the gym was
Come on.
a week and a half ago. I just went today. Where's this coming from?
Gotcha. This is the rumor that I heard, so I was just trying to follow up on it, double check.
What? A rumor?
Mm-hmm.
A rumor?
Sometimes there's rumors and innuendos, right? You got to come and prove stuff's true and prove stuff's false. But not everything's true and not everything's false, so we just got to follow up on it. So that's why I wanted to come ask you. All right. Hey, do me a favor. Just raise your right hand. You swear everything you told us today is true?
Yes.
Appreciate it, man. But the crime scene guys bringing a suit up. We're going to change you into that jumpsuit because we got to take your clothes because of the evidence.
What color is the jumpsuit going to be?
White.
Okay.
That's right. Y'all better have a right jumpsuit color because I guarantee you he's probably some sort of gangster. It better not be red. It better not be blue. Because I can't represent the Crips or the Bloods. I got to be in the right colors. I got to make sure they go with my skin tone, the right colors. I need my right jumpsuit. And it better be fitted and it better be clean.
Sure, I'm here to collect your clothing.
I want my shit and it better be some Yeezys.
Oh, say what now? I'm sorry.
So I'm here to collect your clothing.
Oh.
Take it off, bitch, take it off.
The white suit.
I never heard of a white suit. Why I'm in a white suit?
Is it so white? Yeah, I don't know.
It's like the Klan. They put me in a white suit.
Shoes and socks.
Quit sniffing yourself. Why keep sniffing himself? But them feet so crusty. Crusty and dusty. Oh, you don't give him the slides. Give him the prison slides.
And you have underwear on? Mm-hmm. All right, perfect. Pants.
Take it off, bitch.
Well,
Take it off.
Can't really do too much with it.
They got me out here like a slave, the slave auction. They taking all my clothes off.
Is that the underwear or is that your just pair of shoes?
It's in my underwear.
Okay. Yeah, I need your
Oh.
Well, okay.
We'll figure it out. So, I'll help you. We'll start with this arm first. Okay. There we go.
Oh, look at him. He's the out of shape, in shape guy.
So,
He out of shape, in shape guy. Oh,
you got
look
that
at this
key on
shit.
you?
Like, y'all see
Put a key on there.
why he keep touching it?
Hey, you got that key on you?
I want to make sure it's still attached.
Got it.
Oh, I ain't know they
Ain't
give
gonna
you
do nothing.
a paper suit.
You're good, bud.
I know the hell you're not gonna do nothing.
In the bag.
Yeah, just throw it in there. This is going to be the zipper in the front. So just step on in like that.
Oh,
This the closest to him ever being in NASA or any type of professional field. Put on the white suit.
And these will be for your feet.
Oh, he got the paper shoes.
yeah, well, I'm gonna go to suicide.
Oh,
Suicide place.
This is just all we got to give you temporarily. We'll take your clothes.
now the suicide would be the little jacket, the little smock with the Velcro on the side. You ain't got the suicide jacket. You better be happy. You got your paper.
We're for the city, man. This is that gives very little money wise.
And your bitch ass property of the state.
Get those on, then we'll put your hand back over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to see how you.
Looks like it's the top right here. Yeah, it kind of opens up right here.
Yeah, it ain't that difficult to put on paper shoes. Got that little dick energy.
You want to zip that up or keep it how it is?
Yeah, keep it open. So they'll know when you go into the lockup, they can welcome you properly. Keep it open.
You gotta do that.
Unfortunately, I got it.
Don't do it too tight.
You tell me that every time. Put it on
All
top.
right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Squeeze that bitch's arm. Cut the circulation off.
You gotta close it.
Yeah, they always ask me to close it. So
Okay.
Look at this shit here. I can't believe this shit here. I'm in a paper suit with some paper shoes. Oh, who would have thought that I'd fuck up like this? Oh, I done fucked up. I done fucked up now. I'm in a paper suit. Oh, boy. I don't even know what to say. I'm still trying to think of something, though. I'm trying to pull something out my ass. I'm trying to pull something out. But I don't know. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Y'all know I'm a good guy. I didn't mean to do what they said I did. I didn't do it. It ain't my fault. These paper shoes, they not really that comfortable. I hope I don't get a paper cut or anything with these shoes on. Shit, I wish I had got my pedicures. Oh, well, it's gonna be the last time anybody nice and small and petite touches my feet again. I'm gonna be the one giving foot rubs from here on out. It's gonna be a rough couple of days. It's gonna be a rough time. But I'm gonna make it though, because I ain't got nobody to protect my mama. She got that gun in the house and she can't shoot it. And I got it for her. That's what I said anyway. Even though I used it to kill, well, I ain't really do nothing yet. I don't remember doing it no way. I ain't do it. I don't remember doing it. I don't remember it. I done fucked around. They did it because I'm black, didn't it? It's because I'm black. They did it because I'm black. I'm not some she all accomplished and she pretty. Well, I had her. What they make me? It's fucked up, man. Fucked up. Fucked up situation. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? How do I get out of this? Who am I gonna do? Jesus, no. On God on the throne, he know that I'm a good guy. It's just one thing. I just slipped up one time. Why I got my life got to end for this one thing? It's just one thing. It was an accident anyway. I didn't mean to do it. I was drinking. I drank all night. I didn't sleep because I was worried that somebody else was fucking my bitch. And I said, can't nobody have my property. That's my bitch. She was my bitch. Why she didn't cooperate? Because she knew that she was my bitch. All she had to do was do what I told her to do. Get in line. And this is what she made me do. My bitch didn't want to act right. Why she made me do this? Why? Carla, why? Girl, we could have had it. We could have had it all. We supposed to be at the casino now. We supposed to be drinking, eating scrimps and strawberry daiquiris, and you done fucked up and didn't do what I told you to do. You had another car outside your house. It don't matter if it was another female, another male, your friend. It shouldn't have been no other car outside your house. It's your fault. You shouldn't have had nobody at your house. Bitch, you should have been in my house. And y'all should have called my mama. This your fault because you didn't call my mama. Why did you call my mama? Y'all was kiki-king with my daddy. And y'all didn't have the respect to send a car. It's all y'all fault. Y'all did all this shit to me. And you just got caught up because you didn't do right. You didn't do what I told you to do. You should have had your ass there. We're supposed to be together right now. And I was telling you was not going to ruin my life. And you said that you didn't know if I need to go to jail or not. So you had to do what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do. Let me see. Lord, I can't ad lib for this much.
With you.
All right, here we go. Like I tried. It was too long.
Hey, this girl that was in the car from Atlanta too, with you, the friend that told you that she got another guy. What was her name? Marilyn.
I don't know her last name.
I don't know. Of course, I don't know her last name.
She just said that she was like, it ain't gonna happen. And she saw it. She didn't say she had another guy. She said she saw another car out there. And so I just assumed
went to. Was Marilyn staying with her? Or?
No, Marilyn lives over there, other side.
In that same neighborhood, though.
No, we stayed in Valencia. She stayed like it was a fence in the backyard. She stayed right over across the fence in another subdivision.
Okay.
How much? Hey, can I ask you something? How much longer I'm being here?
About probably as soon as
Forever.
I close this door, I'm gonna go tell the patrolman to come and transport you. You ready to go?
No.
No. Sorry, man.
You going home?
You'll find that out first appearance, whenever that is tomorrow.
You think I'm gonna get one?
Hell no.
I've worked murders where they get them. I work murders where they do.
For real?
For real.
Damn, I just can't believe you telling me this.
Why?
No, murder. It's just weird me hearing that shit.
Well, You said it out loud earlier too.
Murder.
Bitch, murder is the case that they gave you. Okay? Murder is the case that you got. Murder is the case they gave you. Yeah, murder. Murder.
I mean, how else would you describe it?
Damn, dude.
Damn.
I feel like I killed myself almost.
You should have.
Well, you didn't. I mean, you're still alive, so you just killed her.
And I don't give a
I
fuck.
need somebody that I need some counsel. I need somebody to talk to. I ain't gonna.
What?
This ain't one of the murders that you see people. You ever seen guys that murder somebody and just they don't give a fuck? Like,
Yeah.
dude, this shit.
You don't give a fuck.
I
No.
can't deal with this.
Make sure and tell them that when you get to the jail, they have mental health counselors there. They can talk to you.
Yeah, tell them if you want to. You're going in the padded cell. Don't tell them that.
I can't. Yeah, I just get this shit. Damn, dude.
Damn.
Let me go grab it.
Okay, I ain't trying to hold you up.
Yeah. So the paper shoes made it real, huh? The paper suit made it real. And he don't care. Look at him. He don't care. Don't even care to fake a tear. He don't give two shits about it. Yeah, I feel like that I killed myself. Well, you did. You killed yourself. Think about if they had had a child together, and he did this. So you killed the child's mama, and then you took yourself out because you're gonna be in prison for the rest of your life. So you made the kid an orphan. It is real now. It's real. Still ain't no tears. Why you keep touching this junk all the time?
Have you stand up? So,
Uh-oh.
I won't put them too tight, just like last time, all right? Okay, down your bed. Put them like a friend.
Oh.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna need something for detoxing too. Like, cause I do drink, and when I go a while without drinking, I'll start getting like headaches. They got stuff for that too.
I do know that they have a detox ability there. I mean, sometimes heroin junkies and shit.
All right, that's good.
Yeah,
No, I ain't trying.
But so when you get in there, let them know. You know, how much you drink a day, you think?
When I'm driving, I don't drink. I drink every night, basically when I get off work.
Oh. So he been drinking all day when he gets off work, but he drink every day. Okay. Okay, you're alcoholic. Got it. I'm gonna tell you something. I talked to a guy who was an alcoholic, and they are mean. They're mean. They don't get any alcohol. Mean. Super mean. Alcohol, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. And he tried to put his hands on me, the alcoholic. It was a guy that I was talking to, and I don't know what it was, but he got me confused. And he was trying to start an argument with me, and he took my keys out of my hand and he threw them in the yard. So I couldn't leave. So that didn't work. So let's just say he didn't do that shit again. So, anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this idiot Kennon what's his name? Nobody, Kennon Williams. Also, what I wanted to tell you was all those questions that they were asking the Kennon about, what you were doing. They were trying to establish whether there was some intent, whether it was premeditated, right? So basically, because I have to write this down because I don't know Florida law. So basically, with this killing with premeditation, so you have to have a conscious decision to kill somebody, and you don't have to have like, I woke up this morning and went deliberately, like I'm gonna go and get my gun and I'm gonna go kill her. That's not the requirement. But the decision has to be present in the mind at the time of the killing. So you take your ass to the gym and you shoot her 16 times. So the decision is there in the time of the killing. That's your premeditation. So yeah, he's where he deserves to be. So he was sentenced in January of 2023, and he is where he belongs. So let us also, have a moment of silence for Carla for losing her life. And let's give Carla a little bit of respect because she didn't deserve any of that. She was a beautiful, beautiful young woman who deserved to live out her life happy and with someone who appreciated her and loved her. Oh yeah, Florida has the death penalty. And remember, they changed the law so you don't have to have a full unanimous verdict, unanimous jury. You can convict, somebody can be sentenced to death with 8 or 9 now. Yeah, go ahead, DeSantis. 9. But yeah, the South, yeah, we do death penalty, but we don't do nothing else. We're gonna kill you. And then of course in Alabama, we have what is it? Nitrous hypoxia, a totally new thing that allegedly is not cruel and usual, but it takes 15 minutes to kill you. But hey, whatever, whatever. The Bible Belt, we love Jesus and killing people. And frozen embryos are people. Anyway, guys, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for all of those who came tonight. Please make sure that you share the stream, and so we can do other things outside of Daryl Brooks. This idiot was crazy. Make sure you share the stream and let people know that there's another dumbass that we were talking about. I'm going to continue to try to bring you more dumbass interrogations that I think are interesting. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Again, thank you so much for coming. I love you all so much, so much, so much, so much. Kisses, kisses, kisses. And Paisley, come here, Munchkin. Paisley loves you guys too. Come here. I'm not going to tell you. I want you to say bye. Say bye to the people. Come on, Munchkin. Let's say bye to the people. Let's say bye to the people. Go say bye to the people. Bye, everybody. I gotta go bother mommy, and I'm gonna go and lay on her so she can't get up and go to sleep. Bye, everybody. And I'm gonna say, drums, please.
Drums, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a great time tonight. We have truly enjoyed ourselves, and we would like to thank you for being a part of the show and coming to visit this platform. Live on YouTube. be